Hello everyone and welcome to Monday Night Raw. It is the last Raw before Backlash. We still have a couple of matches to determine for the Backlash card, but it's sure to be a great event. We are going to hopefully bring that to you this weekend if I can get it recorded and uploaded in time, but that is the aim. But let's get our teeth sunk into the Go Home Raw for Backlash. As we start things off with Dolph Ziggler. Again, this is a man that we said last week didn't really have anything lined up for Backlash. He lost in that impromptu match to the number one contender for the Universal Championship, Jeff Hardy, last week. He hasn't been on the best of rolls, it has to be said, here on Monday Night Raw since the start of Universe Mode. But he's obviously got something to say, so let's check in and see what Zig has to say. Last week, I lost to Jeff Hardy. Jeff is a great competitor, but I know that I am better. Ever since I've been on Monday Night Raw here in Universe Mode, my booking has been absolutely terrible. Matt Hardy just setting me up to fail again and again. Week after week, he's put me up against the odds, and there's only so much a man can do. I know I'm a great competitor. I know I'm a great athlete. I should be in Jeff Hardy's position in the match at Backlash. But obviously Matt's playing favourites and he doesn't see it that way. So I think I need to shake things up around here. I think that I need to do something so people put their eyes on Dolph Ziggler again. So people know what Dolph Ziggler is all about. So tonight, I am going to make a change and do something drastic and get the eyes of the world on me once again. Well, pretty big words there from Dolph. He's promised something tonight. We'll have to wait and see what it is going to be. But if we have a look at the matches for tonight, Curtis Axel is going to go one-on-one with Tyler Breeze. We, of course, had the reverse of that, Bo Dallas and Fandango one-on-one last week. Carmella, she's going to get a warm-up match before her match with Bayley. She's going to take on Charlotte Flair. Andrade is going to go one-on-one with Daniel Bryan. A six-man tag team match, the Bludgeon Brothers and Kevin Owens against Gable, Benjamin and Strowman. Aiden English and Rusev against Alexander and Finn Balor. And our main event, Jeff Hardy and Roman Reigns take on Shinsuke and Baron Corbin. So Tyler Breeze picks up a win over Curtis Axel, a clean sweep for Breezango. Carmella beats Charlotte Flair in her warm-up match for Bayley. And we want to show you what happened at the start of the Daniel Bryan versus Andrade Cien Almas match. Dolph Ziggler promised something big, and here we can see coming out at the entrance of Daniel Bryan and just starts attacking him for no apparent reason. I know Ziggler promised something big, but I didn't quite realise he was going to take on the yes man, Daniel Bryan, as it looks like Bryan's getting the better of him here. So Ziggler's surprise attack potentially backfiring. Like I said, I know he said he was going to do something big, but to go after one of the best superstars here on Monday Night Raw and Daniel Bryan is a particularly bold thing to do. And the fact that it seems to have backfired as Ziggler manages, a corkscrew takedown, manages to reverse the yes kick from Daniel Bryan. And yeah, a bold statement made by Ziggler. It may soon pay off for him. But going after one of the most popular superstars in the WWE universe, he's certainly going to have to back himself up if he's going to do things such as this in the future. Strowman, Gable and Benjamin pick up a win over the Bludgeon Brothers and Kevin Owens. And now we go into our tag team match. Rusev Day take on Cedric Alexander and Finn Balor.
What day is today? That's right, you sing it loud and proud, ladies and gentlemen. Today is
A lovely introduction from Aiden English as always. But he is going to be in action tonight, teaming with his partner Rusev. Rusev Day, as we've already discussed, going to be taking on Cedric Alexander and Finn Balor. Rusev, of course, issued that challenge to Cedric Alexander a couple of weeks ago now here on Monday Night Raw after he shockingly beat Roman Reigns in our opening match that night. He then issued the challenge, said to Alexander that he was going to be next. And well, he may well have the chance to prove that tonight, as the Intercontinental Champion makes his way to the ring. Hasn't seen much action on Monday Night Raw. He had that match last week against Kevin Owens, managed to beat Kevin Owens as well. It's an impressive performance there from Cedric Alexander. But he'll be wanting to prove tonight that, Rusev is no threat to him. And he's going to have some pretty handy backup, it's going to be hard to say. Rusev and Aiden English came forward with this idea of a tag team match. And they wanted to face Cedric Alexander. And Matt Hardy said okay. So he went to Cedric Alexander and said, I'm going to put you in a tag team match tonight against Rusev and Aiden English. But you can pick your partner. And well, it's not a pretty bad partner to have picked, is it really? Let's be honest. Balor, another man we haven't really seen too much of here on Raw. But he's going to have the opportunity tonight to show what he's made of. He is, of course, the extraordinary man who can do extraordinary things. Two high flyers such as him and Cedric Alexander, it's quite a mouth-watering prospect of a tag team. Of course, I'm sure both superstars would rather go it on their own. But maybe one day, if they remain friends, because they are good friends backstage. That is part of the reason why Cedric Alexander went to Finn Balor and asked him to be his tag team partner. They are good friends. So, if they're still on good terms in the future, and maybe singles wrestling isn't working out for them, then who knows, that could be a massive tag team in the future. As it looks like we are about to get this one underway, Aiden English and Cedric Alexander to start off this match. The referee rings a bell, and Aiden English straight out with a tornado DDT. He is not hanging around. Aiden English and Rusev obviously want to show everyone what they're about. We already seen what Rusev is capable of. But Aiden English will have a point to prove. He won't just want to be known as Rusev's sidekick. He'll want to have some validation behind him, if you like. As he hits Alexander with a couple of right hands, but now Cedric gets the better of him and just tosses him outside the ring. And we have learned also that if Rusev and Aiden English win this match tonight, then Rusev will get an Intercontinental Championship match at Backlash against Cedric Alexander. So a lot on the line here. And Rusev will surely be using that as extra motivation to make sure that he and Aiden English pick up a win. There's a nice drop kick there by Aiden English on the outside. But that could be a pretty good, pretty intense one-on-one matchup. Cedric Alexander against Rusev. We know Rusev's style. He is a bull in a china shop almost is a good way to describe him. He is all physical. He does have some style for a man of his size. Let's be fair to him. But yeah, he is all guns blazing all the time. As the referee is at a count of 8, Aiden English needs to get Alexander back in the ring. Count of 9. And he just about manages to beat the referee's count. But if we pit Rusev's style one-on-one against the likes of Cedric Alexander, he's quick, he's a high flyer. Two very contrasting styles. So it would make for a pretty interesting matchup to see how they would work and who ultimately is the better wrestler. And it's all about that Intercontinental Championship. Many wrestlers use the Intercontinental Championship as a stepping stone normally to bigger and better things. Cedric Alexander, lovely moonsault off the turnbuckle there. Cedric Alexander, he'll want to hold on to that belt for a while. He'll want, he came onto the red brand and questions were asked. Only really been on 205 Live before. There's a nice double teamwork there by Balor and Alexander. Great chemistry, but Aiden English gets the hot tag and now Rusev's in and just takes down Finn Balor. There he talks about the physical style of Rusev. He's just clubbing down Finn Balor as he goes for the pin. But only the 1 count. Yeah, like we said, Alexander, he come up from 205 Live. Not many people know of Cedric Alexander. So he'll want to prove to them that he can compete with the best. And Rusev certainly is a benchmark that he can hit. That's probably the right word. If he can beat Rusev, if of course Rusev does win tonight, then he'll have some. He'll be able to say to people, yeah, I might only come from 205 Live. I might be a small guy, but I can hang with the best of them. And if he has a successful Intercontinental title reign, Cedric Alexander, you got to think one day, if and when he loses that belt, he'll want to move on to bigger and better things. Take on the likes of Baron Corbin, our Universal Champion. Nice swing blade there from Finn Balor. It's been a fairly even matchup so far, has to be said. Both teams showing good offense in parts, but it's been fairly equal. As now Balor tosses Rusev into the corner, and again, going for the drop kick. So a really important match tonight. And also, this is an opportunity for the likes of Finn Balor to impress as well. Again, hasn't been involved that much, but if he puts in a good performance tonight, he and Cedric Alexander might be friends. But Matt Hardy might think, well, this could be a great competitor to take on Cedric Alexander for that title. Of course, we'll have to wait and see as Rusev now tosses Balor to the corner. Balor managed to escape before the splash of Rusev came in. And I think Balor's going to look for that dropkick again. And he hits it. 3 times he's hit that in this match now. Really useful offense, it has to be said. Rusev rolls out the ring just to get a breather, but straight back in and straight into the line of fire. As now Finn Balor he's setting up Rusev. The dropkick into the corner. And we normally know what follows here. And it looks like Balor's going to head up for it. Up to the top rope. Finn Balor looking for the coup de grace. And he hits it. Goes for the cover. Aiden English in the ring. And I don't think he actually managed to hit Balor. It looked more like he took out the referee, in all honesty. Cedric Alexander, a nice reverse DDT onto Aiden English. That takes him out momentarily. But Balor and Alexander getting the upper hand now. Balor coming in, showing his dominance, showing why he is the extraordinary man. As he tags in Cedric Alexander now and lets him get to work. And these two, they'll want to have a good battle as Cedric goes to the pin. Referee doesn't even make it to the count of 2 before Rusev kicks out. But Cedric Alexander will want to put Rusev to rest tonight as he just takes him down. Rusev, sheer power from the Bulgarian. As now he goes to work on the shoulder of Cedric Alexander. But yeah, Alexander will want to prove that Rusev is no threat. He'll want to put him down tonight. He won't want to have to defend that Intercontinental title at Backlash. As now we look at the strength of Rusev. Just face plants Alexander. Nice stop to the back for his troubles as well. Rusev, went for the matchka kick, but Alexander managed to just get out of the way. Reverse Hurricane Rana right onto the neck of Rusev. That looked like it hurt. Aiden English not best pleased. That could have been over there. Rusev already survived a coup de grace, looking to finish it for his team. But Cedric Alexander, we said about the quickness, managed to avoid that matchka kick. And now Cedric Alexander could be looking to put this one away. Is he going to go for it? The lumbar check. He hits it. Double knees into the back of Rusev. And that could well be it. Aiden English is going to get there and break up the pinfall though. Finn Balor got himself in the ring but just sort of froze. Didn't really help his teammate out at all. Aiden English has certainly saved his team there. I have a feeling that could have been it. Kicking out of a coup de grace is one thing, but then taking 2 finishes, I'm pretty sure that would have been game over for Rusev and his Intercontinental title dream over. It's a nice big splash in the corner from Alexander. Rusev. Oh, nice clothesline from Alexander and the kip up there as well. As Rusev, he makes the hot tag to Aiden English. He desperately needed that. But Alexander, straight away, flying clothesline, kip up once again. Alexander is on hot form now. Oh, what a move. Face plants Aiden English. Not going for the cover though. It doesn't feel like that would be enough to defeat Aiden English. Cedric Alexander in complete control now. What a move there. Again, just face planting Aiden English straight into the mat. Aiden English doing the wise thing, rolling out the ring, getting a breather. But Cedric Alexander not going to give him a rest, straight back onto him. My word. I didn't even know what to say there. I just wanted to watch that unfold. Great athleticism there from Cedric Alexander. Aiden English manages to kick out. The crowd seem to love what they're seeing. They certainly seem to be won over. Or certainly Cedric Alexander seems to be winning them over. With his high-flying, high-intensity style. There's a takedown now. Oh, a kick to the chest of Aiden English. There's now Aiden back to his feet. Whips him to the corner. Rusev. Oh, reverse suplex onto the outside. Aiden English going up top. What is he thinking? Aiden English. Oh my word, to no avail. That's going to hurt. Landed straight on his backside. Oh, the Alabama slap. Right onto the outside from Rusev. And now Aiden English can take advantage. That would have seriously hurt. The sheer power from Rusev just to be able to pull off that move was pretty special in itself. But yeah, reverse suplex to the outside. And then an Alabama slam to the outside as well. Oh, as he's sent face first into the ring post. As the referee is at the count of 7 again, these two on the outside, leaving it a long time. Aiden English tosses him back inside the ring now, looking to capitalise on the good work he and his partner have done. Rusev looks like he's struggling on the outside. I think they need to finish this quick. It still could go either way. Cedric Alexander was in a great... Oh, nice slam there from Aiden English. That could be all she wrote for Cedric Alexander. He's barely moved. Tags in Rusev. Is he going to let Rusev finish the job? Rusev panning to the crowd. Just get on with it. Beat him. Get your Intercontinental title shot. Here we go. This could be it. Rusev. The accolade is locked in and it's locked in tight. Cedric Alexander nowhere near the ropes. He's got nowhere to go. And that is it. He has tapped. Rusev has made the Intercontinental Champion tap to the accolade. Rusev Day are your winners, and we know now that that means that Rusev is going to be taking on Cedric Alexander for the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. And like we already said, that could be a monumental match. Two completely contrasting styles set to go head to head for the gold on Sunday. It has to be said, you know, those two were impressive. Aiden English and Finn Balor equally as impressive as well. English playing his part. Finn Balor looked good, although didn't get involved too much. He'll want to prove himself more as we move on to the main event. And we begin with the number 1 contender for the Universal Champion. He's been on a roll. Again, people have criticised Matt Hardy for playing favourites. We heard Dolph Ziggler come out and say it earlier. Feels like Matt is playing favourites, giving Jeff the opportunity. But Jeff still had to go through 3 other men in that match. He still had to go through Shinsuke Nakamura, Andrade Cien Almas, and Randy Orton, and that's no easy task. And he managed to pull it off. So I think maybe he shouldn't have been given the opportunity, but he was. We can't argue with that. And he has well and truly stepped up to the mark. He's been in seriously impressive form. Defeated those 3, defeated Kevin Owens, defeated Ziggler last week, and his partner tonight is going to be this man. And he has got it all to prove. The big dog may well have lost his yard, to be honest. He's not been in impressive form. Lost his opening 2 matches, of course. Was on hand to help Daniel Bryan defeat Shinsuke Nakamura after Nakamura attacked him a couple of weeks ago. And these two have become bitter enemies ever since. It is clear they do not like each other. And well, Reigns and Nakamura, of course, are going to go one-on-one on Sunday at Backlash. I say on Sunday, hopefully it will be Sunday. But 2 feuds coming together tonight. Reigns and Hardy pulling resources together, trying to get the advantage over Nakamura and the Universal Champ Baron Corbin. And here comes the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura. People are still questioning why he attacked Roman Reigns. It's been a couple of weeks now. I think it's clear to see they just do not like each other. For whatever reason, Nakamura decided to air his dirty laundry in public, let's say. Take his frustrations out on Roman Reigns for all to see. And he may have paid the price for it, of course, like we said. Reigns and a little bit of glitching, that's always helpful. But yeah, Nakamura and Reigns, that could be one great matchup on Sunday. One man who has been in terrific form since he claimed the big belt here on Monday nights has been this man, Baron Corbin. Although, to be fair, Jeff Hardy did get the better of him in their exchange after Jeff's match last week. Baron tried to surprise Jeff with a post-match attack, and it didn't work. Jeff managing to hit the twist of fate on the Universal Champ, trying to get one up in the mind games before their big title match at Backlash. But it didn't pay off for Baron Corbin. It's just a menacing looking guy, just the way he carries himself, the way he walks to the ring. He's so calm, so collected, and he will feel that his championship win in the preliminary episode of Universe Mode has well and truly vindicated him, as Hardy and Nakamura are going to be the 2 to start this one off, and Nakamura hits a nice German suplex early on. As now Nakamura drives the knees into the side of the head of Jeff Hardy. I think this will be a good match. 4 of the best here on Monday Night Raw pulled together. Of course, in the tag team match, I'm sure Jeff would love to have relied on his brother Matt, but unfortunately injuries and such have not allowed for that. So, Roman Reigns isn't that bad, is he? So he's not someone too bad to rely upon. Shinsuke and Baron, just 2 mean, just evil people, will do whatever they need to get an advantage over someone. As Jeff makes the hot tag to Roman Reigns, and here he is, the big dog, want to get some revenge on Baron Corbin. Of course, in our first week of Monday Night Raw, these 2 went head to head in our main event, and Baron Corbin managed to pick up the win in that match. And despite a good start from Roman, kicks out one of the pinfall. Corbin just looking to bring the match down to his pace. Jeff struggling on the outside already. The assault from Nakamura taking its toll. As Roman reverses a belly-to-belly suplex, manages to hit one of his own. And now Corbin, nice right hand, right to the side of the head. Roman Reigns. I apologise, I got a little bit distracted there. My cat just walked in my room. I do apologise. Also, I apologise if the audio quality has changed somewhat. I used to record all my Universe Mode videos at uni, but now I am home from uni for the summer, so I'm having to record in a different room. So apologies if the acoustics and everything is making an impact, but hopefully it's not too bad. As we get back to the match, now that my cat's gone away, Hardy and Corbin in the middle of the ring now. Oh, and a nice takedown there from Jeff Hardy. He'll want to prove himself to Corbin tonight, prove that he is worthy of that Universal title. As the champ is in the corner, nice forearm. He does the wise thing. Corbin just rolls out and now manages to take advantage of Jeff Hardy. Tags in Nakamura. They're going to look for another double team. They've already been effective as a team against Jeff. Big back body drop. And now Nakamura is the one to take on Jeff. If we just talk about the Backlash card for a moment, there's a nice Russian leg sweep there by Jeff. Of course, a lot of our matches already confirmed. The Universal title match, Corbin versus Hardy, Reigns versus Nakamura, is going to be another one of those matches. The Women's Championship, Bayley versus Carmella. The Tag Team Championships, Breezango taking on the B Team. We're still yet to announce some of those matches, as Hardy twist of fate on Nakamura, goes for the pin right in the corner. Corbin wasn't worried seemingly about Nakamura. He managed to kick out just before the 3. That was close to being it. Nakamura manages to survive as Jeff reverse, as I was going to say reverse suplex, but it's not. He picked him up like a suplex and then just hit him down. As Jeff maybe looking for the swanton bomb, but Corbin knew exactly what he was playing, straight over to that corner and just pushes him off. And now both men down. They need to get a tag. Corbin and Reigns looking fresh on the outside. Neither man has moved. Jeff back to his feet. Nakamura sees him back to his feet, gets back to his feet as well. And now these two just striking in the corner. Nice forearm by Jeff. Nakamura elbow to the midsection. Just trying to get his way out of the corner, and he does. And Corbin now just grips hold of Hardy, and Nakamura using that to his advantage. Big chop to the chest. Corbin just playing a little bit dirty. Nakamura, exploder suplex, signature Nakamura. And is he going to be looking to finish it off? I think he is. Shinsuke. Nope. I think he was looking for the Kinshasa, but instead Jeff manages to reverse it, and now he's in the Boston Crab. Nakamura manages to get out of it fairly quickly. That could have been curtains. There we go. There's a reverse suplex, if you like, from Nakamura. As he tosses Jeff back into the corner now. Just taunting Jeff Hardy. Just nice boot to the face from Jeff, though. Not taking the taunts. Jeff again with the forearm strike to Nakamura. Now going to work on the arm. We were saying about the Backlash matches, we have the Universal Championship match, Reigns and Nakamura. Intercontinental Championship match, that was confirmed tonight. The Tag Team Champs, the Women Champs, we still have some matches to confirm. As Jeff, is he going to look to finish it? Swanton bomb, he hits it. Referee covers in, Reigns deals with Corbin, and that is going to be all she wrote for this one. Jeff Hardy picks up the win over Shinsuke Nakamura, and that is going to stand him in great stead before his match Backlash with Corbin. The psychological advantage will be with Jeff as well. Roman will probably pick up from that as well. He'll know that Nakamura can be beaten, and he's part of the team that did that successfully. But Jeff proving his salt tonight, proving his worth, and he is going to be one hell of a contender for Baron Corbin to deal with in their match. But these two successful tonight, they'll look forward to Sunday, look forward to Backlash, and I hope you are looking forward to Sunday as well. I hope you are looking forward to Backlash. That is going to be our next Raw event. That is going to be it, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys at Backlash.